Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. This is Jennifer. I'm going to do a really quick scope this morning. Hey, how is everybody? I didn't even bother to pick up my house or put on mascara or I didn't do a lot before the scope because here's the deal. I've been out of town for a couple days, and many of you may have seen my airport scope with Nadine. Were any of you in here on my airport scope where I talked? Hi, Dana Tucka. Where I talked to a complete stranger in the O'Hare airport. It was like the scope of the century. We were doing a would you rather. Wasn't Nadine the best? I was asking her I was talking to you guys and I was asking you, would you rather have an aisle seat or a window seat? Would you rather peanuts or pretzels on the plane? And she was amazing because she told the whole Periscope world that she would rather have pretzels because peanuts gave her gas. And it was the funniest, most amazing scope moment in the history of all scopes. So if you're on Catch or not on Catch, you can go watch that replay on catch.me. And that was super fun. And then I did a scope from a hotel. And then I tried to scope from my client's kitchen yesterday because we finished gray kitchen cabinets in her house. And it was amazing. Good morning, Laura. And I wanted to scope for you, but she didn't have a good enough internet connection. And so I've been feeling a little bit of withdrawals. Hello, shabby cheek. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and scope for you this morning from my own kitchen and show you my own gray kitchen cabinets. And we're going to talk about some handles. And then I want to talk to you about what I'm doing the rest of the day and why I'm feeling kind of like a big fat jerk. Okay, so let's go real quick. For those of you who don't know me, by the way, my name's Jennifer Allwood. I'm the owner of the Magic Brush in Kansas City, Missouri. It's a decorative painting company, so we mostly focus on people's kitchen cabinets and kids' rooms. We faux finish garage doors. I have a team of ladies that work for me in the Kansas City area, and we get to travel on occasion and do fantastic jobs. I get to speak at home shows. I spoke for all the heirloom tradition paint vendors in Kentucky this weekend, which will probably go down as one of the highlights of my year. And every Christmas time I do the top 10 blessings that our family has had for the year. And that may be one of my personal top 10 blessings, getting to talk to a whole room full of like-minded, creative entrepreneurs. And it's super fantastic. Okay, don't be scared to paint your cabinets. You're afraid it won't hold up. Well, here's the deal. The cabinets that you had in your house that were, sprayed and done, that you either bought from someplace already finished or the builder did them when they built your house, those haven't held up. I mean, nothing holds up forever. That's why I have to get my hair touched up. That's why I have to paint my nails. I mean, nothing holds up forever. So your painted cabinets are not going to hold up forever. Now, I can tell you that I painted my kitchen cabinets. I would say it was winter. So I would say January. And I do have a nick. I'll show you. I'm not afraid to show you. Hang on. You got to keep in mind, I have 3 rowdy children and a very busy house. And this is the entrance into my kitchen. And like I said, I have not cleaned anything up for you guys. And I have a nick right here. Where is it? Right there. That I've got to fix. Now, I'm not too awfully concerned about that because it's paint. And, paint chips on the outside of your house. It chips everywhere. But the right prep is critical. Cleaning them, sanding them, the right primer, it makes such a huge difference. Okay, so people ask me every day on my website, which is themagicbrushinc.com. And yes, the Modern Master Sealer. Oh, the Modern Master Sealer is liquid gold. I spilled some of that a while back, Nicole at Rescued Furnishings, and I wanted to cry because it's so expensive, but that's the sealer we use as well. All right, these are my kitchen cabinets. People ask me every day, what color of gray are they? They are Cityscape by Sherwin-Williams, and I love them. I love them, love them, love them. This countertop and this tile are not staying. And if you go to my website, The Magic Brush Inc., and you can do a search for my cabinet, and I tell you how we're trying to switch our whole house over from all the browns to the grays and how it is really a huge undertaking. So the kitchen cabinets have been painted. I painted the tile backsplash that we had up, and I have a blog post on that also, until the new tile will be here. We are hoping to pick out the new tile next week. We are getting granite. It's going to look something like this. or something like Carrara marble, it's going to be really light. The background, the tile will be really light. So the countertops are going to be light and the cabinets are going to be light. But so people always ask me, what color is it? It's Cityscape. Then the second most asked question I get about my cabinets, yes, ooh, coffee, and I need more. And let me show you one of my favorite things in my kitchen. Raisin cookies that look like chocolate chip cookies are the reason I have trust issues. Isn't that funny? I stinking love that. Like, don't trick me with no raisin cookie. I'm a chocolate chip cookie girl. Okay, so the second most asked question I get about my cabinets is about my handles. If you go to my website, I have an entire blog post on this also, or go on Pinterest and look for painted cabinet handles. These I got from Hobby Lobby and they were blue and they're easy to paint, you guys. Literally, I did a YouTube video on this and it took me like less than a minute for each handle. So they were blue, but I like the shape of them. If you've got a pantry, put fun handles on your pantry. The pantry doors are long and skinny, so you want long and skinny handles. The rest of my knobs are from Hobby Lobby. They are my absolute favorites because, look at, they're blingy. They have bling in the middle, and I have bling on all of my, one odd fingernail. Oh, I have glitter on my fingernail. Yeah, it's a party nail. Here, can you see it? That's my party nail. I have it on both hands. I don't like doing everything matchy, not even my nails. Okay, so I have those two knobs in my kitchen, and then all of my drawers are these handles that I also got at Hobby Lobby. And if you go to my website, there's a video there. I don't know if that's focusing really well. Yeah, it's a party nail. And you can see how I painted these because they all came from Hobby Lobby and they were plain old brown. And I painted them all with calcium carbonate. What is it called? Calcium carbonate like sticks. Yeah, Hobby Lobby's awesome. And I actually did a video. I'm trying to switch the camera back around here. Hang on. Yes, it does put you without a kitchen for a little while. Oh, come on, Periscope. Periscope's making me mad. There we go. So I couldn't scope yesterday. Now I can't get the camera to turn around. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I have a video on doing those cabinet handles. And in the video, like I lick my finger and I rub them to make sure to show you guys that those calcium carbonate sticks does not come off of those handles. So if you go to themagicbrushinc.com, you can find it there, okay? So I wanted to talk to you about my cabinets. I wanted to talk about my handles. I want to tell you what I'm doing today. I'm checking out. For the next 3 or 4 hours, I'm going to get a massage. And yes, this my best friend bought me this Wings t-shirt off of Natalie Grant's website. Does that sound right? I think it's Natalie Grant. The canisters. The canisters are from Antique Farmhouse. Go to my Facebook page, do a search for Jennifer Allwood, and I put a picture of them on there yesterday with the link to them. She's got wings everywhere. Show the wings on the wall. All right, hang on. I'll show my wings on the wall. My house isn't totally clean, though. You know that, right? Okay, hang on. I'll show you my wings. Hang on. Come on, Periscope. Flip. Flip. Flip in the name of Jesus. Work. I'm double tapping. Double tapping. Okay, we'll have to do it this way. Periscope and I are not cooperating. There's my angel wings. And I love them so, so much. Okay, so I'm going to get a massage today. And I do this every time I do something hard in my business. If you are a business owner, you need to be celebrating the stuff that you do before you just rush on to another thing. That is what I do every time. And about 1.5 years ago, I started rewarding myself with massages every time I did something that I needed to really be proud of. And I have been working nonstop since my kids went back to school. I kind of, sorta take summers off a little bit because I've set up my life as an entrepreneur so that I can do that. I do a lot of stuff online so that I can be home with my kids as much as possible. So I'm releasing a brand new product this week. It's a bring your own, it's a BYOB party online. It's bring your own brush. We're going to have an online paint party. So I'm releasing that this week. I have done all the work on it. So that's a celebration. I spoke to all the Heirloom Traditions ladies. You actually fell asleep and caught yourself snoring. Win, my friend, win. And I can't wait to see you in a few weeks. And so, oh, you caught yourself snoring on your massage. I get it. Yeah, I think massage should be like a love language. Like That's how I totally decompress. It's the only time I can force myself to put my phone completely away. And unless somebody's on fire, nobody bothers mom. I will be at the massage place and I get an hour and a half, because once you have an hour and a half massage, you can't back up to 45 minutes or an hour. Would you guys agree? Would you agree with that? If you've ever had an hour and a half massage, will you comment on here? And yes, it's expensive, but that is the way that I totally go. And you want to know what makes it even better? There's a place really close to it where I can get a greens drink, and I'm all about greens drinks. I love drinking my vegetables. So I literally will go after my massage and get a greens drink, and that is my idea of a good time. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited about my day. So I am totally going to check out today for an hour and a half massage to celebrate the fact that I have worked my butt off for the last 4 to 6 weeks. I hope you guys, hey, thank you, Laura Locke, for inviting followers. I hope you guys celebrate when you work your butts off, because as entrepreneurs, we tend to just go from one thing to one thing to one thing to one thing. And before I even get my BYOB party released, my Bring Your Own Brush, I've already started thinking about the next thing. And that's so typical for most creative entrepreneurs. And I do have a, okay, somebody tag him on this. He commented on one of my Facebook posts once. I'll show you my juicer. Hang on. Joe Cross, thank you. I was going to say Joe Green. I knew that wasn't right. So I have this juicer. And he follows my Facebook page, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool he follows my Facebook page, right? Because he commented one time. And so anyway, that's the juicer that I have, and I love it. But it's not the same as them making it for you, because I kind of like to say, yeah, I'd like a little extra ginger today. And then I just feel fancy ordering extra ginger. And yes, I can put it in my own when I'm at my house, but it's more fun when I do it there. Okay, last thing I want to talk to you about today is regrets. Okay, so I want to talk to you about my cabinet color, Cityscape. My kitchen handles, they're all from Hobby Lobby. Paint your kitchen handles if you hate them. I don't like painting over the ones that are brass and slick, because the paint never sticks, because you have oils in your fingers, and when you're touching the same handles over and over, even these eventually will wear down in spots, okay? The third thing I wanted to talk about was how I celebrate accomplishments, and for me that's getting massages, so I will be checking out the rest of the day, which is why I'm scoping early. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is regrets. Do you guys follow my Jennifer Allwood Facebook page? It's so hard for me to get in the habit of saying Jennifer Allwood Facebook page instead of the Magic Brush, which is what the name used to be. If you do, you'll see a post that I posted last night, which resonated with the world apparently, because I woke up to 450 comments on it this morning. We've lived in our neighborhood for 12 years, and we've had a woman that has walked her dog past our house for many years. And a couple years ago, our kids would start like going out and hugging her, and she's lovely. Her name is Miss Shirley. And she's an elderly woman, and she walks her neighbor's dogs, and she's precious. And this is how much I know about her. I know where her house is in our neighborhood, and I went there one time and took Ava to see baby bunnies. I know her name's Miss Shirley, and I can address the change in the name. It's marketing. It's totally a marketing thing, Miss Mama. And so I know where she lives. I know she has kids. I know her name. I know she's precious. And I know that I get so wrapped up in go, 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 do. That's all I pretty much know about her, okay? And I'm friendly, and she's friendly. And I've never taken the time, because she's always walking her dogs, but I'm not making an excuse. I've never taken the time to just really sit and like pour into her life. Well, I noticed earlier this summer, I hadn't seen her out very much. And her walks by the house were getting kind of fewer and far between. And in the wintertime, I thought it was the weather. And this summer, I thought, well, maybe we're just on the wrong schedule. Like, I bet she's walking in the morning, and I'm only sitting where I could see her in the afternoon, or, making excuses. And in retrospect, that was the Lord trying to poke me and to pay attention. Pay attention. You're not seeing her enough. And I noticed her house went up for sale a few weeks ago, and I thought, oh, I hope everything's okay. But I just buzzed by her house because somewhere always to go, something always to do, just that, I don't even know what it is. It's that entrepreneur thing, I think, sometimes, where we drive ourselves so hard. And I have a tendency, when I'm driving myself hard, to forget there are people that need me. I mean, I take care of my immediate folks in my house, but there's still other people that need me, and there's other people that need you. And I saw her house went up for sale, and I thought, I hope she's okay. I need to stop and ask at some point. Maybe I'll see somebody out and can ask. Then I saw that there was an estate sale last week, and I'm like, Okay, I wonder if they've, moved her in with one of the kids or something like that. When I see somebody out, I'll stop and ask. Yesterday, I saw a moving truck in her driveway, and I drove right by, and I thought, you know what? What an ass move. I mean, I'm just going to call myself that. I am flipping around, and I am going to see what's up with her. And so I turned around, went back to her house. Yes, I was supposed to be at a client's house, but it was like the Lord was saying, no, this is priority right this second. So I went back to her house, and it was her son-in-law, and he was in her garage, and he said that her husband passed away in January. And I can assure you, I've talked to enough people today, not trying to make myself feel better, but I've read through enough comments on Facebook that a lot of people in our neighborhood had no idea. And I've lived here 12 years, you guys. I know a lot of people in our neighborhood, and none of us even knew her husband passed away. Thank you. Yes, it was an ass move, and I'm not afraid to call myself an ass when it's necessary. And because I'm a good person, but I made an ass move. Does that make sense? And we all are guilty of that if we all will be honest at times. And so her husband passed away in January. None of us even knew. He said the kids have been having to stay with her every night. She's got some memory problems, and they've moved her to an assisted living place. And do you know what a jerk I feel like? And what even made me feel jerkier, and I could like cry on my scope, is that I had to tell my kids. And my daughter Ava has been saying, we should take Miss Shirley cookies. I mean, I'm sitting here getting all teary-eyed. And I just didn't like listen to those little pokes. So, not gonna cry. How do you cry on a live scope? Today I'm going to go get a massage, and then we're planning a day on the calendar where we're penciling Shirley in, and we're taking cookies to the nursing home. So I want to encourage you today, if there's something that the Lord has been poking you with and trying to get your attention with, He doesn't take out a banner in the sky. He doesn't put up a billboard. He gives us little hints. He whispers. He's not a shouter. God's not a shouter. And if I had just been listening to those little whispers a little closer, I wouldn't have missed it. And so, yes, I terribly feel horrible that I missed it, but we're going to redeem this. And our family's going to go visit her. We're going to try to remember doing it this weekend. And you know that neighbor. She knows all your neighbors. You are that neighbor that knows all your neighbors. I'm the neighbor, too, that knows all my neighbors. Why didn't I take care of her more? I mean, if not us, who, you guys? If not us, who? If not me, who? Who? I mean, I want people to look after me when I'm elderly. And I know one time I used to spent a lot of time with my grandmother, and it wasn't always convenient. She would come down to Kansas City and stay with me for a week. I loved her with everything in me. But as a business owner, I had a business to run. My grandmother loved the magic brush. She loved what I did. She loved to paint. She just didn't know what faux finishing and stuff was. But yeah, you've been a busy person too. Thank you for your honesty. We all just get self-absorbed and busy and taking care of our own right here. And so it was convicting, and it was good. It was good for me. And the Lord's, He's good. He makes good of things. So anyway, my grandmother would come to Kansas City, and I would take her to job sites with me with a lawn chair, and she would sit in the lawn chair, and she would watch me and my girls paint. The girls that worked for me loved her. She was amazing. My grandmother was an amazing woman. And I can remember it not always being convenient for me to drive halfway to Iowa and pick her up or take her home. And I can remember one time the Holy Spirit telling me that I would be taken care of when I was older, if I would take care of those who were around me who were older. And I thought, you know what? Isn't that just the way God works? We reap what we sow. And so I want to sow relationship with people, and I want to sow kindness, and I want to sow no regrets. I know that. So today, going to get, yes, isn't that right? The enemy distracts us all. Thank you for that. It's so true. It's so true. And so I'm going to go do my massage and take care of me. And then when the kids are home from school today, we are going to plan a day when we can go see Miss Shirley. So I hope this blesses somebody else as well. Life's too short just to go full speed ahead all the time. And it's not like she was even somebody I am close to, but I'm so glad. Like, she doesn't even know what a blessing she's been to me, just to put some things in perspective for me in the last 24 hours, okay? So thank you. I'm going to enjoy my massage, Rusi. Thank you for that. And you guys all have a good day. I'll be back scoping tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be scoping about yet, but I'm sure it'll be something lovely, and hopefully I won't get like all teary. All right, bless you guys. Have a good day, okay? Hey, Clara, I'm going to see you on our conference call tomorrow in the inner circle. I have got tons and tons of information for you about what you're doing in your group. So I can't wait to talk to you there. All right, guys. My website, again, thanks, Jen, I love you too, is themagicbrushink.com, and that's what Claire and I are talking about. All right, bless you guys. Bye-bye.